The Vault of Echoes. The weight of the sadness was a stone in Rowan's pocket, dragging him down. It wasn't just a memory, it was a shadow. Then he found the place, tucked away where the lamplight forgot to shine, the Vault of Echoes. Inside, the shop smelled of old paper and silence. Thousands of antique glass jars, filled with swirling colored light, lined the shelves from floor to ceiling. Behind a counter of dark, polished wood, stood the memory merchant, Isolde. Isolde's voice was like distant bells. You seek relief, young one. The rule is simple. 1 for 1. A happy memory you give. For a sad memory you take. A fair trade, though the weight is not always equal. Rowan didn't hesitate. He pulled out the stone, the memory of a terrible mistake he'd made. Isolde touched his hand, and the sadness flowed out like ink, pooling into a small plain jar she quickly stoppered. In exchange, she gave him a different jar. When he opened it, a warmth flooded his chest. A golden, carefree afternoon he'd never lived, yet now remembered as his own. He felt instantly lighter. Rowan came back, and again, trading away small, insignificant joys to erase deep, aching sorrows. The stone was gone, but so were the stepping stones that led him to who he was. He wasn't sad, but he wasn't really happy either. He was just blank. One winter evening he returned. The shop was fuller, the air thick with forgotten feelings. The jars were piled high, a mountain of traded joy and sorrow. He looked at Isolde. Her eyes, once deep, seemed like glass. "Isolde?" he asked. "Which of those jars is yours?" She tilted her head, confused. "Mine." I don't recall." "My name?" She looked down at her own hands, as if seeing them for the first time. "I don't remember where I keep my own happy memories, or even who I was meant to be." Rowan's stomach dropped. The sad memories she was giving him weren't hers, they were his and the others. The happy ones she took were the key to herself. He rushed forward. "Give me my last sad memory back, please. I'd rather hurt than forget who I am." Isolde nodded slowly. As the ink of the sadness returned, a sharp pang shot through him. But with it came the gold of his last trade, the pure joy of realizing the true value of all his memories. He walked out, his stone back in his pocket, heavier. Isolde nodded slowly. As the ink of the sadness returned, a sharp pang shot through him. But with it came the gold of his last trade, the pure joy of realizing the true value of all his memories. He walked out, his stone back in his pocket, heavier but whole. The Vault of Echoes remained, a shimmering, silent warning